Hello everyone, I would like to create this video in collaboration with you. So far I have found 8 graves that I will show you in this video. Since I believe that 8 is very close to 10 and 10 is also a more aesthetically pleasing number for a developer, I suspect the 2 graves are still missing. If you find any additional graves that are not shown in this video, feel free to let me know in the comments and I will update the video accordingly. A few notes about the graves. Most of the graves are located near the edge of the map. A small path leading from the main road often hints at where to search for the grave. And also, you will need a shovel, which we currently cannot obtain through normal means because the forging system is not fully functional yet. However, we will use the cheat menu to get a shovel. That's all for now. Enjoy the video. First things first, let's add the shovel to our menu. For this we will need the cheating menu once. Let's take the shovel now. Okay, first grave location. Right now we are at our starting point. If you take this small trail leading downwards, you can find the shovel, the grave on your right hand. Look for a small trail leading from your normal trail. There you can see it. Grave number 1. Rest in peace, Genie. We will use the shovel. Thanks you for your loot. Even after that, you continue to help people.
Now, as the viewer FeatheredRogue pointed out correctly, I was kinda too blind or too stupid to see the prompt to open or to loot the graves. So if you open them, there is a suitcase inside, and then you can loot it. The prompt is kinda not there, but as you can see here, you can loot it. This is it. This is the loot from the graves. Thank you, Flash Media, for this comment.
Let's visit grave number 2. For grave number 2, we want to return back to this trail and follow the trail further down. We want to circle around this mountain and get down from this mountain. This is something we want to do right now. We circle around the mountain and keep following this trail. Let's jump down here. Okay. We keep following the trail. There it is. Okay. Keep following this trail. The whole idea was to get down from the mountain. Keep following this trail. This is the way which leads to the village, which is next to the beach where you can find the metal parts. So this is roughly the direction of it. We follow this trail right now. Also you can get here from another direction, but for now let's take this here. Okay, if you keep following this trail, you will get to this pond over here. It's a very nice looking place. Also from this place, try to look on your left side. You will see another trail leading down the mountain. Only a bit. This is the road leading back to the main road, but we want to follow this little trail over here, which kinda leads us down the mountain, only a bit, and at the end of this trail we find our next grave. There it is. Rest in peace, Rosas 80.
You can't see the prompt for the suitcase. It's very hard to see. There it is.
Let's keep moving. We will return back on the road and follow the road to the village. To the village where you can find the toys. This is our next destination. I will see you in a few moments at the village. By the way, this is the road. This is the road leading to the village, and this one leads back to our tower where our base is, and the irradiated tunnel. Now let's move to the village. Okay, now we arrive at the village, and this one is a little bit hard to find. It is roughly in this direction, behind the village. Okay, we have two ways to reach or to find the next grave. You can either pass the village or try to cut a little bit through the woods roughly in this direction. As for now, let's try to pass the whole village. As soon as you arrive at the end of the village, try to orientate yourself to the left and watch out for a little trail, this one, leading roughly in this direction. You want to follow in this direction for a small while. Try to follow this little trail. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but try to follow it. Okay, behind this stone over here, you can find the grave. There it is. Rest in peace, Sosoro. Hi Sosoro, are you Sosoro? Probably not. But you can also rest in peace. Sorry for the interruption.
There you go. Again the cap. It looks pretty similar, but as for this is the loot.
For the next grave, I will see you at our starting base at the tower. So we want to get back. See you there. Now guys, welcome back at our well-known location at the waterfall. As you can see here, this is our well-known place. And for the next grave, we want to head back just a bit. Follow the tracks in this direction, and this is the direction which leads to the area which is still in the development, but we want to follow the tracks for a short while. Now, if you reach this station over here, watch out for this tower which falls through the gate. You want to follow through the gate and get out here. Now, back here, you can find another grave. It's a little bit hidden, but you can find it here. Rest in peace, William Niklaus Liftoban. Thank you for your loot.
There you go.
Now, for the next grave, we want to return back to our normal, to our waterfall, to our tower base. Now, here we are again. As you might recognize, these are again the tracks next to our base, next to our waterfall. It's over there. And in front of us is the tunnel with the gas mask. And right of the tunnel is a small, what I call gas station. The most of you who watch my videos already know this place, and I mentioned it a few times already. But behind the gas station you can find another grave. We shall get there in a second, but for this one we want to equip the gas mask. You basically want to pass this whole area and go through the hole in the fence over there, just behind the gas station. Let's see if we can pass this anomaly, just like this, and follow this small little trail. Follow the small little trail, and there you are. There you can see the next grave. Rest in peace, Jake the Cat 22. Let's open it. This is our grave number 5.
A filter, wonderful.
Now, the next grave is a bit far away at the lighthouse. So right now I want to go to the lighthouse and I will see you there in a second. As you can see here, we are at the lighthouse again, and to find the grave number 6 you have to leave the lighthouse again through this back door over here, where you can find a small little trail, and this one leads you directly to the next grave. Also you can see a tent over there. Rest in peace, Ior. Thanks for your loot.
Another filter, again another cap. Yeah, it looks very similar.
Okay, now for the grave number 7, you want to leave the lighthouse again and follow the main road in the direction of the crossing which leads to the village and the factory. The grave number 7 lies on the road before the crossing, which means if you reach the crossing, then you've come too far. Hang with me for a second, I will show the location in a second. First we want to reach the road again and follow the road. Avoid the snakes. The next grave is at this big tree over there. The big tree over there. So we want to follow this road and hug the tree. Unfortunately I opened the grave already. When I did not record it, I forgot to record it, so it will be open by now. But you can find it for yourself and open it for yourself. As you can see here, here's the big tree. It's pretty much the first big tree on the right side, and you can see a small little path. It's very hard to see, but you can follow the path. Circle around the tree, and behind the tree you will find the grave. Rest in peace, the Reaper. I already opened it since I forgot to record it.
Okay, this one seems to be bugged. I don't get the inventory and keep getting the F prompt for opening it. No, it seems like in this grave I can't loot it. I don't know. I can't loot this grave.
For the last grave I found so far, let's return back to the main street. And we want to follow the tree a little bit further in the direction of the factory. It's a little bit of way, so it will take a minute or two. As for now, follow the road again to the crossing. Here we are, this is the crossing I'm talking about. This is the way to the village, this is the way to the lighthouse, and this is the way to the factory. We want to follow this road for a while. Now, this is the place you want to reach. As you can see here, here's a small little trail. This trail leads to a small lake where you can find the 2 tents on the other side. That's the lake. And on the other side of this trail, leading back to the coast, there you go. If you follow this trail, you can find the last grave, grave number 8. This is it. Rest in peace, Batyushka ABA. There you go. Hello everyone. Now, Daniel and Glois mentioned that there is a grave number 9. Thank you very much, Daniel and Glois. I looked it up and I found it. As Daniel said, the easiest way to find it will be via the orb, but orbs are always randomized, so for now I want to try to show it the way you can reach it from the normal route. Right now we are on the street which leads to the village, to the small village, and the lighthouse just right in front of us. And back there is our tower base, so the most of you know this route by now if they try to reach the lighthouse. And if you pass these 2 cars, try to look the left wall over here to the mountain. We want to climb the mountain. Actually there is no proper way to reach it. Via the orb will be the easiest way, but we want to try to find it without it. We want basically try to climb the mountain over here. Let's take this path and try to get up here, just like this. Try to get up the mountain, look for this huge stone over here. You can climb it here, and as you can see there, through the trees, you can see the tower. Dalen mentioned in his comment, sorry. And yeah, right here we can find the tower, and this is the orb Dalen mentioned, which can teleport you here, but it's also randomized. Here's the orb, and you will come out here, and here is the tower, which has a tree growing through its stairs. Now, behind the tower, a little bit hidden, is the grave number 9. Grave number 9. Rest in peace, AT. Again, a filter, which is nice. The cap again, and pretty much the same or equal loot as usual. As you can see here, we have a new update on the grave locations video, and this for a good reason. Right now we are at the village next to the lighthouse, and Danny found her second grave, and grave number 10 for all of us. And the funny thing about this one, since this is located at this village, and me personally, I've been that often to this village and I never saw this grave. And the reason for this is because it's kinda sitting in the backyard of this house over here. This one, the last one on the right side. And if you go inside of the backyard of this house, you will find a small shed. There it is. And behind this shed is the grave number 10. The grave number 10. Rest in peace, Dean. In this case you can even see the prompt for the suitcase, and the loot is pretty equal to the most graves, but for us it's grave number 10. And Danny also mentioned that the graves are kinda the people, the patrons who spent an amount of money on this game. So maybe there are even more graves outside, so we should totally keep our eyes open and keep watching, keep looking for the graves. Maybe we will be able to find even more of them.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Now for this one we have a hat trick for Danny, as she mentioned a new location for the next grave for us, and this one was really hard to find. The most graves are kinda somewhat hidden, yes, but there's normally a way which kinda leads you to the grave, but this one is really hard to find. We are still at the same location where we found the last grave, grave number 10, and for now we will find the grave number 11. First of all, we have to move in this direction over here, which is a bit behind the village. And as soon as you come here, you go left, the direction of this tree over there. And shortly after, you follow in this direction, where you find the grave down here. And as you can see here, this is very hidden. So yeah, they are not that easy to find. Let's see. Rest in peace, Fast. This is really a hidden one. Grave number 11, but for now we have more than 10. Let's see. Again, knife, a filter, and pretty much equal loot. But as for this, guys, this is grave number 11. And a huge thank you to Danny with her third grave. Guys, I'm really curious if we'll find more graves than this 11. As for now, thank you for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye!